Hello everybody, I'm happy to meet you all, and today I want to share you about facility damage reporting application at station and in railcar based the web. So before that, let me introduce myself. I'm Yeremia Andreas Purba. I'm from Telkom University and my major is information system. So let's check this out. For the chapter 1, we get introduction, and to facilitate the management and reporting of damage to facilities and infrastructure, it can be done with a website-based system by providing information on damaged infrastructure to officers in charge of maintaining railway infrastructure so that damaged infrastructure can be held immediately. Alright, and for the 2, background of the problem, namely how to help railway service used to report damage to existing infrastructure and how to help officer manage report on train service users relate to existing infrastructure condition. So that's for the background of the problem. And number 3 is objective. The purpose of the research is to design and build a facility damage reporting application. Yeah, you can see is explained, and with this application it is expected that assisting users of rail transportation service to report damage and all conditions to existing infrastructure, and assisting officers in managing infrastructure damage report by user of this railroad transportation service. And number 4, problem limitation. Problem is as follows. This application is made within the scope of stations and trains that are under the auditory of the operational area, and logistics is not included in the scope of application. And for the 5, in research method, A, it needs analysis. Analysis at this stage is carried out interview to the AOP at human resource section. And for design, this is the stage where system design is done, only that will be used for the application in the form of use case, ERD, sequence diagrams, business processes, and more. And C, we get encoding. At this stage, coding is carried out according to what I have designed previous. Software use including PHP, MySQL, and code igniter. And for the last, we should get test. We should test this project. This stage is carried out by testing the application to make sure the application is running well. And in chapter 2, review of related literature. Indonesian Railway Company is a state-owned company that provides, regulates, and administrates railroad transportation service in Indonesia. That service provided by this company include passenger transportation and modeling tools. In making this final project, application modeling tools are needed that are useful in system analysis and database design, such as business process management notation or BPM, use case and entity relationship diagram or ERD. Okay, in business process management notation, in BPM there are 5 basic categories of elements. For the first is flow objects to data, And for number 3, connecting objects. Number 4, swim lane. And number 5, artifacts. Then for number 4, use case. Use case in building this application, one of the models used is the use case diagram. Use case diagrams are modeling for information system behavior to be created. And for number 5 is ER diagram. ER diagram is the conceptual model diagram to describe the logical structure of a graphical based database. The cardinality of the relationship shows the maximum number of entities that can relate to entities on the set of other entities. The cardinalities sets are one-on-one, one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-one, many-to-many. And for the 6, application development tools. Now, in application development tools, following tools: CMPP, PHP, MySQL, framework, software, coordinator, and black box testing. And we get chapter 3, analysis and design. For the analysis, users can provide suggestion or information if there are facilities that are damaged to the officer concerned. And this is recommend system image. After looking at as is form facilities breakdown reporting, I have a suggested system act like. For number 2, we get design, object-based application model. The following is an overview of proposals from existing business process in the form of use case diagrams, use case scenarios, and use case and class diagrams. Okay, for the use case diagram, in the analysis of system requirements is also made using a use case diagram, where use case diagram have several functionalities that can be assessed by each actor in the proposed application. And for ERD, entity relationship diagram, in system requirements analysis, ERD is also made. And for relationship scheme, based on the ERD that has been created, a description of the entity will be given, name the relationship as shown in figure 3.5. And for implementation and testing, and testing, I'm only show the picture. And for number 1 is application start page. Number 2 is login, you can check. And number 3 is registration. Number 4, customer personal data, you can check this photo. And number 5, input damage report. Number 6, account validation. Number 7, admin personal data. Next, manage employee accounts. Next, add employee account, manage customer account, manage locations, starting page of the facility empowerment. And next, manage crash reports. Next, approval. And number 15, facilities empowerment personal data. Yeah. Next, for the chapter 5 conclusion, the application for reporting facilities damage at station and train carriers based on web this study can be concluded as this application can help service users to report damage to existing facilities and infrastructure. This application can help officers to manage report of train service users on existing infrastructure condition. So this is my report for object facilities damage reporting application at station and in rail car based the web. So thank you for watching this video, and thank you for more, and goodbye.